Happy Wednesday. I just had to come on and tell you something that I was thinking about and something that, I kind of learned this week through several people. It's kind of funny. So first of all, I'm going to start with, some of you might not know me that well because I'm going to post this on Instagram too, and I know I've been getting a lot of friend requests on Facebook based on groups and stuff like that. So background is that I'm pretty sure I'm an Enneagram Type 9, even though just me saying pretty sure means I must be, right? Because one of the classic things about a Type 9 is trouble making decisions. But one of the other things is I'm very non-judgmental and I can see everyone's side. So that's one of my huge strengths, right? And kind of a weakness that I sometimes have related to that Enneagram type is that I care about people's opinions. And it was actually like a big thing for me to start this business because I cared about people's opinions. I was like, a pharmacist is like a respected job, like network marketing, like who does that, So that was something I had to get over. And now obviously I love it. I'm successful. I'm helping other people be successful. It's great. But that was something I had to get over, was people's opinions. So I just wanted to tell you something that happened to me in a mommy group yesterday. So if you don't know, if you're not a mom, you might not understand that mommy groups are the most brutal. I don't know why. It sounds funny. It sounds like I'm making it up, right? But it's crazy. The meanest people are in these mom groups, a place where you'd think people would be so supportive and uplifting and giving each other tips. And sometimes that happens, sometimes it does, right? But it's really funny. And I know a lot of you will know exactly what I mean, but I just want to explain that if you didn't know. So I commented on someone's post completely unrelated to, it actually wasn't even a mom thing, I don't think. I don't know, but I just posted my comment. I thought it was nice. I thought it was helpful. I was like, you can PM me if you need more help. I said that to the original poster because I thought I had something that would really help. So I get an angry face on my comment, and someone said that I was discriminating against people with disabilities. I kid you not. And the reason I'm laughing, again, if you don't know me, here's some more background. My mom, growing up for my whole young life, now she teaches first grade, but my whole young life, she was a consultant for BOCES doing disability awareness. So she taught me about that from a very young age. I had, dolls with one arm. She would teach about invisible disabilities, ADHD, autism, things you couldn't necessarily see, and also physical disabilities. So she would teach about that stuff. And then, if you don't know this, my husband is an amputee. He has one leg. He has a prosthetic leg that he wears almost all the time. So the fact that someone in a mom group was angry by what I said and said I was discriminating against people with disabilities, I actually texted him a screenshot of it. I think I deleted it because it's not even worth my time, but I texted him a screenshot at the time. And then I also texted two of my friends, and I'm like, you guys, look, this lady is angry at me, and commented back. And none of them, all three of them, my two friends and my husband, they're like, I have no idea what you said that made her angry. So instead of commenting back a picture of my husband's one leg or, my background, it just wasn't worth it to me. I just deleted my own comment because if it made someone mad or uncomfortable, I don't care enough to argue with her. I'm like, it was just one comment on one post. There were tons of other comments. The original poster who actually wanted help, had a lot of other options. So I'm like, it's not even worth my time. I'm just going to delete it. But in the old days, my old days, I've done a lot of work, a lot of personal development, self-development, working on myself. I try to get 1% better every single day, okay? So that would have really destroyed me, but because I know it's not true, it doesn't affect me, we were kind of laughing about it even. So another example, because I think when people let things upset them, and things still upset me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still working on this, okay? But I think it's because deep down, you're looking at yourself, could that be true? The things that have, cut me to my core, I think there was a little bit of me that was could that be true? But so I'm gonna give another example. If someone were to, tell you that, you're so ugly because you have green hair. Like, I hate your green hair. Like, I had to give a hair example, right? Because of what I do. The best shampoo ever, right? But if someone was like, oh my gosh, I hate your green hair, that's so ugly, what would you do? You'd probably be like, all right, okay. And you would just move on because you don't have green hair. Your hair is not green, right? So you just wouldn't care. So I think, if you're getting triggered and upset by something, look at yourself and be like, do I think that about myself? Could I think that? Because what you think about yourself too is so important. So that was the first little part of my story. And I think it was Rachel Hollis, maybe it was someone else, who said, someone else's opinion of me is none of my business. What that lady thought I was discriminatory against, people with disabilities. That's just so ridiculous, right? So other people's opinion of me is none of my business. So I just moved on. But I just had to tell that story. And then one thing that I think we do is, like, sometimes we don't realize how much our words can affect. Like I said, my husband, my 3 friends didn't think my words meant it. They literally couldn't find anything that was wrong. They're like, I don't get why she's angry. Because I am very aware of that. I never want to offend anyone, okay? But your words can hurt. People are so mean in these moms groups. So my challenge to you, and one of my friends is so good at this, I will shout her out, is to give genuine compliments today. Give 2. Tell yourself 2 and make it today. Because if you say, oh, I'll do it this week, then the week will go by and you'll forget about it. So if you aren't going anywhere, if you're like, I'm not even going anywhere, how am I gonna compliment people? Do it online, okay? One of my friends, so her name is Nadia, hey. She is so good at doing this. She will just randomly go to her friend's Facebook page and just write something incredibly nice and sweet on their wall. She'll just be like, you are one of the best moms I've ever, been around. Like, seeing you parent is something else. And it's just so nice. And I've seen her do, not just to me, to other people. And to wake up and see something like that on your wall, it just makes your whole day. But it doesn't even have to be like that. It can be like, hey, when you're at the store, I love those shoes. Those look so good on you. Or, a hair comb, anything. It could be anything, because it makes that person feel good. What if they haven't had a genuine compliment in weeks, months, years? That could make someone's day. And it makes you feel good. You will feel so good about yourself if you give people genuine compliments. And here's the one that's a little harder. One more thing to do, okay? Is compliment yourself today. 2 compliments. Look in the mirror. I know it might be weird, it might feel funny, but I was challenged by this morning, and I'll get to this. Someone challenged me this, and I did it, and I almost got tears in my eyes. Give yourself a real, genuine compliment, no matter what it is. Whether it could be literally anything, even if it's something just like, you are so funny. I'm not talking about myself when I say that. I don't think I'm that funny. See, that was funny, I guess. It could be anything. You are so funny. Anything. Give yourself those compliments, because what you tell yourself matters too. And that might, change how you view the world. And I just want to be a light. There's so many hard times going on right now. So what you say to yourself and what you say to others really can make a difference. So that's my thing. I gotta go. I'm actually gonna talk on the phone with someone in just a couple minutes about this business opportunity, because they announced a new trip. So hopefully that's actually happening in the fall. Things will have calmed down. I've earned 3 trips now in this company, and I've helped others earn trips, so I know it's possible. It's not like the only person who goes on a trip joins 15 years ago. No. So anyway, I gotta go, but I have 2 more things for you if you want to kind of continue the conversation. So one is a video on YouTube that I absolutely loved. It has a lot of, it's just something you want to listen to if you're feeling down. And the other is information on a virtual event that's coming up, and they have huge speakers, and it's free. You can pay extra if you want to have all the recordings, but this is free. And this is where I got the little compliment yourself in the mirror thing, because they also have a Facebook group that I could give you the information for. So it's Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Jay Shetty, Mel Robbins. Who was the woman who founded Spanx? She has a really inspirational story if you've never heard her story. She had this amazing product that she worked on for so long, brought it from company to company to company, and got turned down like so many times until finally, you know, Spanx is huge, right? So I'll give you the information on those three. Just send me a personal message, and I hope you have a great day.